Hi, everyone. So, this week's discussion centered around the Middle Ages, and specifically, what we were talking about were the characteristics that kind of defined the Middle Ages. So, something that a lot of us mentioned, I would say, was the development of religion and also how the church yielded such power during this time. One of my peers phrased it really nicely. They said that it was kind of the power and struggle of faith and reason. So that was something that I really liked that they phrased it that way. One point that a lot of us brought up was that the development of science was hindered by the church because they yielded such power and control during this time. And the development of science was also limited not by great thinkers' abilities or their beliefs, but because these beliefs were not in accordance with the church or with religious views of this time period. And one of my peers, I thought this was really interesting. One of my peers actually elaborated a little bit on Rhazes, who was a scientist and philosopher, and um, he made great contributions, but was sort of ahead of his time, just as far as where his views of science did not exactly corroborate the religious views. And then another great point that we all made in the discussion, but I thought was really interesting, was how everyone elaborated on the outlandish views of the time. So, demonology, palm reading, stuff like that really limited science because people believed that diseases and illnesses were more of the soul and not of the body. So, they were treating people with herbs and things like that instead of actually trying to cure them and to make developments as far as that goes. So I thought that was really interesting.